If I hit a serialized card in this box, we will be giving away this box. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, this is the hardest part of opening any box. Getting this shrink wrap off. Excuse me while I use this rusted box cutter. This is literally the hardest part of opening these boxes. I'm so nervous. Guys, this costs $350. But there's a serialized card in here, and I've never hit one. And the lads are here. Oh my gosh. The scenes if we hit this bitter bloom bear. Here we go. Lorwyn Eclipsed may include serialized card. Please do. We've got 12 packs in here. I am so glad that they finally released this set. Lorwyn was supposed to come out in 2025, but they canceled it for Avatar. They pushed Avatar, so push this this set back, but it's finally time. We're here. 12 packs. Let's see what we get. Oh my goodness. Some cards I'm really hoping for. I love the what is it? Shadowmoor Lorwyn, like reversible Shocklands. So dope. In this set, unfortunately, we have no commons or uncommons. Over $1. Literally, we have none. So we're going right past these. Pretty fun. This is a fun set to draft. The full art lands. Look at this. Oh, man. That looks so pretty. I love the full art lands in this. I'm keeping all of those. So we got Slumbering Walker, Sinister Gnarlback. I don't think either of those are worth money. Champion of the Klaken. Kithkin, very fun tribe in this. I don't think it's worth money. Very cool Brigid card here we got. But yeah, it's just not worth a lot. And a foil showcase art Lava Leaper. This card is really good for your opponents. It is not good for you, but it's so pretty. This is not looking good. I literally think we got effectively $0 of value from that first pack. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Caitlin, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I know this is not the investments you want us to be making, but how fun is this? Nothing, commons, uncommons. Got another swamp here. They're just so pretty. Two different ones, too, so you can see the two different full arts that you might get in this. Another Brigid repeat. Not looking good, lads. Oh, dear. Not looking good. Dreadtiller. This card is actually pretty cool. It's quite good in the Blight Curse precon. Lockmare, gorgeous showcase art. I do think this is the first, maybe the Dreadtiller. This might be the first card we have that's worth more than $1. Ooh, okay, here we go. Mythic Oko. Sexy Oko. Now, I mean, Magic art has been like pretty inclusive of all types of body types, but they took no shame in making Oko as sexy as possible. And we've got a foil reversible Grub. These cards are pretty cool. The foiling also in this set is great. Like, look at that. I don't know if you can see how flat that is, but no more Pringles. They finally figured it out. I'm pretty sure this Oko is a hit. We're going to put that in the hit pile. So we're 1 for 30 of cards in our pack. I do think this is the last set that they're doing art cards. I think that we're going to be done with art cards after this, which is a shame because the art is so good in these sets. It's very fun. Very cool card, Dom Bless Pennant. Again, not worth much, but cool nonetheless. Goblins, I think, are the best draft type for this. Oh, interesting planes. I haven't seen this one yet. They're all so pretty. Boom! Oh, I've really been wanting this. Morning Tide's Light in foil. I'll remove that from my cart. Look at that. This card's going to be sick. You can use it. It's like a pseudo fog that could also win you the game by exiling your opponent's creatures out of there. Jubilation. Glen Elendra Guardian. This card is so sick. This card in Galadriel, crazy. We have a deck tech. I'll put a little card in this. Deck tech for Galadriel. This card goes nuts in it. Oh, there we go. Not foil, but this is what we're wanting. Reversible steam vents. These Shocklands, this is where all the money is. Look at that. I love both sides. And we get a preview, another awesome hit. Look at this foil Evoke Catharsis. Are you kidding me? That is gorgeous. Okay, there's hope. I think there's hope. I'm going to say Catharsis, probably the most valuable card out of that pack, but that pack was a banger. Morningtide's Light, Glenalendra, Steam Vents, Catharsis. I'll say that was a $45 pack. Skipping right through these. Fun elf card, Virulent Emissary for the inevitable Golgari elf decks that'll come from this set. Cool Mountain, full art. Second Lava Leaper. Please, no more of this. I do not want any more Lava Leapers. The art is cool, though. Cool fetchable land. They're trying to finish out these, like, slow fetchable lands. I love the series, though. Very important. 6 command, cool showcase art for Merfolk. Sorcery, though, I was kind of disappointed in the commands, to be honest. Risk the Evermore. I forget what Riss's role was in this story, but it's, like, very prevalent to it. I think it's, like, super old elf warrior. Oh, amazing. This card isn't worth that much money, Spry and Mighty, but I love it. I'm going to put this in my Tristani deck. It is really versatile. It's like a 1-creature Crater Hoof of sorts, but you also get to draw. Really cool, and I love this showcase art. It reminds me of that, of the very popular anime Ranking of Kings. Tell me if you agree. That might have been the most valuable card from that pack. I think that was literally a $1 pack. Oop, signed art card. Sometimes those are worth money. I don't think it will be here. Wow. Graveshifter is actually a sick card. When it enters, you return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and it's a shapeshifter. So it can be very, very good in your tribal decks. Gorgeous. Full art island. Gosh, the lands are so awesome. Yes, let's go. As many foil shocklands as we can, baby. That's $10 at least. Future Justin, please put the $10 plus on that card. Abundant Countryside. Carter and I, massive disagreements on this card. I don't think it's very good. Kirol going straight into Edgar. Amazing. Very underrated card. Should be more than $1, but it's not. Oh, bang, baby. Let's go. A showcase Bloom Tender. Show me $15, chat. $15, please. Because we're not getting that much money from this. Oh, and a beautiful extended art Morn Song aria. Not worth a lot. This Bloom Tender, though, that is a hit. All right, so if my calculations are correct, I think we're running at like $100 at this point. Hopefully more. Fun stuff. Eclipsed Elf. Ooh, showcase foil Eclipsed Elf. Gorgeous. And a Reaping Willow. So this is actually a really cool uncommon pack. These two cards, very fun. Don't think either of them are worth much, though. Yes, these forests. Look at that. These should all be more than $2. I'm pretty sure they're all under 50 cents. Emblaze Epiphany, super overrated card in my opinion. Not very good, but the art is sick. Subterfuge. Decent. Is that a dolphin? What creatures are those? Dolphin, Komodo dragon, dragonfly, hawk. That's ridiculous. Rhymefire Torque. I literally have not seen this card until this moment. Probably 1 cent. Shadow Urchin. Oof. Get it? Because it's a creature. Oof. Oh, baby. Look at that. Sorry if I just blew out your ears. That is a... what is this? Is this technically showcase? Special anime art foil moon shadow. Give me $80. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about. Look at that card. Y'all. I mean, if you can, obviously, like, very blessed to be able to be doing this. But if you can open collectors and you love ripping packs, I get it. They're expensive, but Come on, this is electric. Oh my gosh. That is so sick. Beautiful Evolving Wilds. See, I can appreciate both ends of the spectrum. $80 card, 1 cent card, both beautiful. Get through these. Always interesting. I've noticed that they make this is the set art, like the pretty set art for Lorwyn. I noticed they do it with commons and uncommons mostly. Gathering Stone was there, overrated. Mountain, another champion of Klacken. Ooh, Aberrant Return. I like this one. Very good reanimation spell. All right. Yes, I needed one of these. High Perfect Morcant. Look at those hooves. Woo. Draw a little heart around those. This card is great. Golgari Elves are just so much better from this set. Taster, that's a hit. Taster of Wares, Goblin Warlock, and Raiding Schemes. Each non-creature spell you cast has Conspire. Very interesting. Cool art, though. I don't think it's worth much. Zombie token. I'll give this to my boy Tristan for his Verena Lich Queen deck. Honestly, High Perfect Morcant, I think extended art base, I think that's like a $10 to $12 card. I think we're close. That Moonshadow is, oh my gosh, I have to bring it back. Look at it. Ooh, it's lifting heavy here on the value, but can't believe I got it. Blossom Bind, great in draft. Crib Swap, fun. The OG Crib Swap art from the original Lorwyn block is really fun. It's a good card. I still like it, but you just can't beat the original. All right. Ooh, I like the island. Doran, Besieged by Time foil. Excellent. I just finished building a Felithar, and then this set came out. So Doran is absolutely going into that deck. I love this. And I kind of want to build like a Yarglin Multani build out of it too. Grave Venerations, part of the Infinite combo that comes in the Blight Curse Precon. I don't think it's worth too much though. Showcase Slumbering Walker. I think there's a story. I think it's the story art. Love this Dawn Hand Dissident. I don't think it's worth that much. I'm going to say $2 on this one. It's a really cool card nonetheless. Ooh, we have a foil story art mythic, Celestial Reunion. It's like a creature tutor. X and a green. I am going to say this is a less than $1 card, unfortunately. I think that whole pack was a miss, but that is a really cool art. All right. Are we even at 200? I think we have to be at 200. Jeez Louise. I think we have to be at 200 at this point to have a shot. We'll see. I don't think we're there. And I haven't hit any of the foil reversible swamps. Those are the ones we want. Or reversible shocklands. Full art swamp. Glitterwing Nuisance. Fairies. We got some cool fairies in this set. Very cool card here. Springleaf Parade. Shapeshifter. I think this card could be underrated. I'm pretty sure it's under $1 though. Sapling Nursery. This is a cool card. And it's the story art. Affinity for Forests. Whenever a land enters, you create a 3/4 green tree folk. I'm going to say this is $4. $4 card. Oh, yes. Not crazy, but a story Bitter Bloom Bearer. We're hoping for the serialized Bitter Bloom Bearer, but the story art is cool. I'm going to say $10. $10 on the Bitter Bloom Bearer story art and a foil Gloom Ripper story art. Gosh, the foiling in this set is so cool. Don't think this is the best elf, but it's cool. Oh, great elf token. All right, we've got 3 left. Final 3. I was told once when I first started playing that if you want something good in a pack, you gotta slap it. Tell me if that's correct or not. I did not realize there's like a rip thing on these. That would have made this so much easier. Maybe not. What the heck? I like my method better. Okay. Commons. Really common. Uncommons. Mercant's Loyalist. Oh, wait. That card is actually so dope. Look at that. Throwing that in my deck as well. My elf deck I'm building. Wanderline Farewell. Full art planes. Man, this planes is so cool. Sig's Command. Foil. It's just not worth that much. Belonging. Extended art. Another extended art Moonsong aria. Again, it just benefits your opponents first. I just don't think this is that playable, though it is fun and chaotic. Ooh, yay. This card isn't worth much. I think it's literally 30 cents, but I really wanted one. Story art Kim binding. And Champions of the Shoal. All right. It's got to be $0 in that one. Literally nothing. Oh, boy. Thanks for watching, y'all. We had a long film day. We all have to be up for work tomorrow. But this has brought some juice, especially that anime art, Moonshadow. That was so sick. I am alive right now. I feel alive. Forests are my favorite from this set. This specific one. Absolutely gorgeous. Rating schemes. Wickersmith's tools. Don't think it's very good. Another gorgeous art, but a non-valuable card. Figure of the Fable. And another storybook Lava Leaper. You are kidding me with this. Just remove it from print. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to say I've had this in my cart. I'm going to say this is $35 here. Formidable Speaker Extended Art Foil. Really cool thing about this card. Every year, the world champion, you'll see flavor text, Jean-Emmanuel Deprat, world champion. The world champion each year for Magic gets their likeness put onto a card the next year, and this was the last world champion, and it's an amazing card. I'm going to say $35. Was really wanting that one in foil. So I'm glad I paid $350 instead of $35 for it, you know? So ridiculous. All right. Here we go. I think we have to hit money in this. I'm pretty positive we have to hit money in this. So it all comes down to this. Oh, I'm just realizing that's like a person. That's fun. All right. Champion of the Path. Don't think it's worth nothing. Ooh, Ashling Limitless. Extended art non-foil of the Commander face commanders are usually worth money because the pre-con will only come with the foil. I'm going to say this is a $5 card at least. So we might be there. Champion of the Weird. Okay, I think this one might be worth money too. Extended art non-foil. Ashling's Command. The best command of them all because it's an instant, but I don't think it's worth money. Okay. I do think we hit here. Love this card. Tried to put it in my Egger deck. It's just a little too slow for what I'm trying to do with that. But a special guest foil, Door of Destinies. That is beautiful. Look at that. Serena Malian, the artist. Well done. Gorgeous card. I'm going to say $20 card there. All right. I think, I'm going to be honest, I think we hit it. I think we hit 350 on that. What do you guys think? Ooh. I'm pretty sure we hit it. I am going to, oh man. Am I just going to open this blind or am I going to confirm? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open this and we're also going to confirm if we hit 350. We got to for the content, right? All right, I'll be right back. For the purposes of my wife watching this in the future, I'm pretty confident we hit $350 in that pack. Number will be in invisible ink on the screen here. And because of that, we are so excited to go round 2, baby. Collector booster. There's just no better feeling than ripping some packs and not getting the singles you want. See this playmat here? It rings true, folks. I can tell you that much. All right, once again, wow. Almost just sliced myself in the face. Hardest part of this, opening this sealed packaging. The art is so gorgeous. Now, again, just to highlight this part here, may include serialized card. Lord, I've seen what you've done for others. Please. Maybe what it was is because I took all the packs out of the box. I disrespected it. So I'm gonna leave them in the box here. Get a nasty little slap on that B. right off the jump. This pack feels so light. It feels so light because of the lightness it's going to bring to my heart after we pull these crazy cards. Again, no crazy commons, uncommons in this set. We'll put all the stuff I don't think is great there. We're going to put our awesome lands here. Okay, boom. I love this card. Really wanted it. Not a lot of value in it, but foil selfless safe right. It's really cool, like elf or tribal specific heroic intervention. Sinister gnarl bark. Had too many of those. Sonar, a literal 1 cent card. Gosh. Okay. Deceit. All right. This is money, probably like $4 when I say money, but really cool card. Demir, one of my favorites. Another story foil, taster of wares. So that's probably like a $5 pack. Is there immediate regret for ripping open that saran wrap packaging on this collector box? Yeah, there is. But you know, we're trying to have a good time. You know, YOLO, right? Aubrey Graham said that. Weird guy though. I heard about some things he did. Another cool Morkant's Loyalist. Is that another Reaping Willow? Okay. Some repeating patterns and packs. Might not be a good sign for me considering how the first box went. Okay, here we go. All right, already foil steam vents. The red blue shocklands I do think are the most expensive of the lot too. We want as many of those as we can. Off nap goat, that's a hit in the hit pile. Off nap goat, really cool card. Okay, wow, thank you. Answered prayers. Hexing Squelcher, story art. This card it's really great in combo. Such an awesome card. I'm gonna say this is currently. I bet the price has gone down a little bit. We're recording this like a week after release. So prices are probably at their lowest for singles. If you want to buy singles for Lorwyn, now's the time. I'm going to say this is $30. $30 Hexing Squelcher. Big time hit. Cool showcase Spry and Mighty. Oh, baby! Anime art harmonized crescendo. Oh, yes, sirree, Bob. Let's go. Anime art harmonized foil crescendo with that disgusting borderless text box. Give me 55 on that. Gosh, I love this card, but the art is like so weird. It's like the weirdest Teletubby anime Merfolk combo art. But it's cool. And it's an awesome card. Definitely going to the hits. That was a crazy pack. We got Squelcher, foil steam vents, and a foil anime art harmonized showcase crescendo. Cool card. The fact that it's instant makes it, I think, like actually legitimately good also. Drawing cards for each, like in Merfolk and Hawkball, like that is just ridiculous. With Convoke. So many good cards with Convoke in this set. Squawk Roaster. How hilarious is that? Poor little chicken turkey guy. Love the full arts. Okay. Cool figure of Fable art and foil. Abundant Countryside. Goliath Daydreamer. Oh, I have never seen this art. That's interesting. It's like an old grandma giant. That's kind of cool, I guess. Beautiful white hair. I look forward to having white hair one day. Okay, cool. Special art of Johnny Outland Chaperone. So 2 Planeswalkers in the 2 boxes. Very cool. I don't think this card is worth very much. I do love a Johnny, though. A Johnny... Oh, there's another card. Oh, awesome. Storybook foil Doran Besieged by Time. Probably $2 or $3 here, but I do love it. That's going into Felithar over the base foil I got in the other box. A Johnny. First Planeswalker. I started playing this game in Cons of Tarkir block. And a Johnny Mentor of Heroes, the first Planeswalker I ever pulled. It was green-white, so like the first Commander deck I ever built was green-white. Johnny's just my favorite Planeswalker. Holds a special place in my heart when it comes to Magic the Gathering. Morkant's Loyalist. Just so good. Oh, I skipped. Okay. We got Grub, Sword Matriarch. I'm pretty sure this is not worth any money. I'm like pretty confident. Puka's Covenant. Little bear guy doing the weird thing with his hands. I think this card could be really good. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it dies, you can return another permanent card with less mana value than the counters on that creature. Like, in Zaxara or think like Bristly Bill decks, I think this card could be a very cool reanimation. Winnowing, not worth a lot of money, the extended art non-foil, but a great card. I was really wanting this one. And an Ashling Rekindled. And a foil Sunderflock. This is probably the card worth the most in that deck, the reversible Ashling. Really cool. But I doubt it's more than $1. I mean, that's fair, though. The pack before that was, like, so nutty. Not everything can be perfect. Let's get through these. The art is so good in this set. I mean, I know I'm skipping through this, but it's just so good in this set. All right. We've got Disruptor of Currents. Decent merfolk. Auntie Ool. Course Wretch. Non-foil extended art of the Blight Curse. I think this is the official face commander. Twilight Diviner. This card might be worth $2 or $3. It's a very good elf. Shadow Urchin. Okay, and a foil Deceit. Wow, that's so cool. The foiling on the eyes. Man, they really nailed it with this set. Look at that. This one, I'm going to say, is $5 card. Wow. So, really getting carried by that one pack with the Crescendo, which I might have way overpriced that. Like, just the fact that it's the foil anime art, like, we'll see. But we did get the Hexing Squelcher in there also. And I know that card is still hanging on to the 30+. Chronicle of Victory. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous art. Story foil. I'm going to say this is like a $6, $7 card. Gorgeous. Lamentation. I don't know. Cool elemental. Collective Inferno. I was really wanting this card. All the singles I wanted, I'm not getting in foil. And I would be lying if I said, as I've gotten older, the desire to make my decks blinged out has not just increased substantially, especially with, like, you start to, like, you get a full-time job, and you're like, oh, why would I not just get the foil? Would have loved this in foil. Throwing this in my Dragons deck is going to go nuts. It's got to be like $2. Dream Harvest. Really interesting card. I think it's just not good enough to put in Phoenix, but it's so chaotic and fun. I like that. And a foil Grub's Command with pretty art. All right, that's 6 down. Maybe $100. Maybe. We're going to need this to be in $400 box. Oh, boy. Yikes. Hopefully I make good decisions otherwise so my baby girl can attend whatever secondary education she likes. Whether it's trade school, great option. University. Rating Schemes, tired of seeing that card. Aberrant Return, again, good. This is a good reanimation spell. I don't think it's worth money, maybe $1. Abigail, Eloquent First Year. I'm pretty sure Abigail is the best of the students, I think. Might be $1. Sunderflock, we got a foil version earlier. Please, something. Oh, foil Bridget's Command. I just really can't emphasize how bad that feels. I just really can't emphasize enough how horrible it feels. Like, imagine you go to your LGS and you buy the single pack. That's like a nightmare. That just ruins your whole night. You end up losing 2 or 3 games. You're part of the 3-player group because your pod showed up with 7, and the random you play with is playing their CDH deck and is not, like, super socially with there. You just opened half $1 worth of a $40 purchase you made. Just a nightmare. And that's Magic, baby. All right, nothing there. Full art, Scuzzback Scrounger, and it just continues. The EV on Lorwyn Eclipsed. That's Magic, baby! Ay. Non-foil stuff was safe, right? We're looking at 90 cents there. Okay. Ask and it shall be answered. Foil Story Bloom Tender. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. I'm going to say the foil version of that, we got a non-foil earlier. It's got to be like $20, I think. So, like, again, right? You make half your money back on the pack you purchased, but, like, this might be the card that you want to keep. I personally don't have interest in Bloom Tender for anything that I'm playing currently, but buy singles, people. Except, like, oh my gosh, but if you can get it pre-ordered at MSRP, how could you not? The joy of ripping packs? Man. What a game. What a game. All right, Twilight Diviner again. Base art foil, I'm going to say that's $2. Ferrophore, Young Yu. This Tristan from Phased Out, the really pretty guy who looks like a Viking, loves this card for his bristly build deck. Seems pretty good. This is the big part here. Double the number of each kind of counter on target creature. I'm going to say it might be $1. Maybe. Dude, another rating schemes. One more rating schemes and Lava Leaper, and I am never, ever buying another Magic the Gathering sealed product until Strixhaven releases. I swear. I swear. Okay, Champions of the Perfect. Love this card. Extended art non-foil. I don't think it's worth much. I'm pretty sure it's like $1. It should be more. When I first previewed this card, I did not realize it was a 6/6. That is crazy for a 4-mana elf. And okay, sick. I got my storybook foil Kim binding. The only issue is I'm pretty sure that's a sub $1 card. So, you know, let this be a lesson, I guess. Final 3. Maybe it's just been too long since I gave it a little oomph. Final 3. Okay. Resistance in the pack, always a good sign. Surely. What is the... Oh, that's from an old TV show. They're like, yeah, and don't call me Shirley. Or is that the movie Airplane? Underrated movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Full Evolving Wilds Love. But you just can't make movies like that anymore. Old school humor. All right. Okay. Thank you. Blood Crypt and Steam Vents, I believe, are the most valuable shock lands from this. Finally hit one. Foil, I'm going to say this is $11. Another Elemental Extended Art. Another Grub. Jeez Louise. Okay, not the foil, but it is the reversible shock land. I'm going to close my eyes while I flip it so I don't know what's beneath it. Hollowed Fountain. Gorgeous. $10. I should have just kept my eyes open. My goodness gracious. Ashling's Command. Gosh. All right, final 2, but 2's my favorite number, am I right? Derek Jeter, New York Yankees. You shot Jeter. He's a biracial angel. Name that movie. The other guys. Tried to watch that with my wife literally 7 times. I kid you not, she's fallen asleep each time. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's such a good movie. Eclipsed Elf, good for elves. Boggart Mischief, really good for Lorwyn Draft. Island. Ooh, Marlin Faye Ascendant. Cool card. I don't think it's worth much. I'm going to say $3. But this is a really cool commander. Highly recommend. I think it's been a not talked about enough interesting commander build out of this set. Belonging. I certainly don't feel like I belong amongst people who make wise financial decisions right now. Lewin, Imperfect Naturalist. Another Bridget. Oh my gosh. This is nightmarish. Okay. Our first foil reversible Shockland. Now the issue is I want this card. So this is like a 30, no, I think it just lowered actually. It's like a $27 card on TCG, near mint foil, maybe 25, but the issue is I want it. So do I even count it as 25 in the green? The answer is yes, even if I do not sell it. All right, it all comes down to this. This has got to be like $120. I think we might end this with the value of 1 booster box, having opened both. Which, again, is a nightmare scenario. But As I said earlier, that's magic, baby. Okay, come on. Please be good to me. Beautiful forest. Great start. Oh my gosh. Shockland, foil, overgrown tomb, $10. Great start. Wiggersmith tools. Okay, Mutable Explorer. I do think this is like a $5 card. Showcase art, really cool. It's more so a constructed card, I think. I don't understand why Mutavault tokens are so good. If you're still watching, please explain that to me. Aurora Awakener. It's not good. Not looking good that that's our mythic, folks. Looking extremely bad even, but it is a cool card for 5-color decks. I don't even want to look at this last card. It's just going to be so bad. We just all know it's going to be awful. Okay. It's cool. Special guest foil, Regal Force, with a little bit of nonsense in the top left, so it's not even near mint. Whenever it enters, draw a card for each green creature you control. Pretty cool. Probably $4 there. Oh, just kidding. It's just the zombie token. Wow. Well, let that be a lesson in ripping packs, folks. Don't do it. Buy singles. The amount of money spent on this would have gotten me like, what, 3 or 4 copies of every single I wanted. And I got maybe half the singles I wanted. So, you know, let this be a lesson. Don't ever do this. Again, we will be back for Strixhaven collector booster box openings, but certainly doesn't feel good. Thank you for watching. Please, please, we need 1,000 subscribers and like a certain amount of watch hours before we can even start like bringing in money on this. And for the sake of my marriage, after my wife watches this video, that needs to happen. So like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends who play. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a month or two for Strixhaven.